Greetings everybody, it is the Ash Heriter, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. In the previous episode, as we continue to make our expansions under the, I guess you could say, jurisdiction of the Hamid Caliphate, we have been met with significant success. But, well, for one, we took our homeland back, our ancestral homeland, Naka, Abwab, Kiraba, and Astaboras. The rest of Alwa is soon to fall, I'm sure. There's a child currently ruling, and she has no allies, so... You know, we could offer to have her swear fealty to us, except I don't actually think we can, because technically she is a king, and we are a king. So, yeah, no, that doesn't work that way. We have to conquer her, that's just how it is. Makuria has fallen onto rough times as well. They also lack allies. I'm pretty sure I could make some expansions into Makuria. For example, we could take Dongola and bisect them. That might be a good call. We could take Shamir. Should give us mostly holdings up here. Wadi Milk. I wouldn't take Wadi El Milk, I should say. Or Nobadia, which is all the way up there. No, I kind of like the idea of taking Dongola. Dongola itself is quite a important region. It's got the Fortress of Dongola, which is a pretty good landmark, and then it's a 5-slot. So yeah, it's pretty solid. Napata is also quite solid. So yeah, these are two very good regions. But is there anything else here? Are there mines? No, I don't think so. I don't know. If I recall correctly, there were mines around here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Abu Hamad. Well, that's something we're gonna want. And that would be taking Shamir. That would allow us to get Abu Hamad. Okay. Soon. We will do that. Right now, Damot is weak. We can easily win a war against Demot. They have no allies. So I think we're going to start off today with Conquest South. We need to take as much of this territory as possible before they start to make some alliances. He's just a tile, that's why. He hasn't formed any alliances yet with any of the other Coptic rulers. So taking the High Chiefdom of Damot is, I think, our best course of action. So we are going to immediately make towards that. I'm going to raise my men-at-arms, and I'm going to raise a local army here. We're not going to raise up the whole levy. Don't need to. This should cut it. Childhood role model. Yafet is a zealot. Alright. I'm okay with that. Alright, any second now. What else is happening here? The Sindhi conquest of the Amarith of Multan. Nothing I need to concern myself with, I think. Alright, let's amass our forces and head down there. What I think I'm going to do is actually set up another rally point right here, and then we're going to raise up another local army. It's not going to be like a huge force, but that is indeed correct. That is not a huge force. I'm not wrong. Well, it's a knight, an extra one, so that's good. Let's immediately take Gambo here. I think the volume's a little bit hog wild here. There's just kind of an issue with this game's sound mixing, I've noticed. Like, the epic music, when it goes into war, is super loud, and then everything else is super quiet. So, it's kind of difficult. Alright, Isa here. Greetings, my lord, Sabradin, one of the cooks says. I have your ward Isa here with me here. He promised to clean the pots in the cookery, see, he draws in a sharp breath, but he nibbled all the food like a little rat, and then fell asleep on a flour sack. He is due a hiding, if you ask me, but I'll leave him with you to do as you see fit. The child is so unmotivated and lethargic, you could confuse him with a corpse. Good, never waste energy if you don't have to. You should have eaten all the sweets. You should treat Sabradin better. Yeah, let's see if... Yeah, make him compassionate? That sounds like a good plan. He will, after all, be within the family of our overlord, so the more people that are favorable to us, the better. Alright, there's a few of them, but we have the advantage. Not the numerical advantage, but... yeah, you know, skill issue, man. It's just a skill issue. No hard feelings. Yeah, go slink off back to your territories down there. Alright, we've captured some enemies. You. Kato, yeah, you know what? You're probably ransomable for a lot of money. I'm gonna hold off on that until I can get more money out of it. Nice. Okay, faction credit against the Caliph, Kudayar. I don't like that. We, of course, want his rule to be strong. Really? That's it. Alright. Well. Not bad. Guess I'll take that. Alright, let's disband the army. That was fast. Yeah, they capitulated. Holy crap. That is a lot of holdings. In Demot. Okay. Sinasa is not so good unless there's something good here. Not really. Okay, Berta here, same deal. And Inaria is also not very good. Damot is good, but there's nothing unique here. Sure, it's got a lot of potential, but I'm not going to hold on to any of this, I think. Because I'm going to take territories up here in Makuria. I want that second gold mine. So, we are going to give Damot to somebody, preferably somebody within our dynasty. How's my succession going? I will lose... Tigray, Akite, Indarta, and Valdaba. I don't like that. Artisanis. We'll hold off on educating him. We are educating Malonakan, right? No, I had Sati educate him, because he's a pensive child. And she has, you know, a decent learning skill. She's also a murderer, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, we can pass High Crown Authority. Yeah, let's. That's gonna be good. People will like us less, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Alright, so I need to get rid of most of these territories, at the very least. I think I only need to get rid of 3 of them. So, Inaria, Berta, and Sinasa. I can hold on to Demot for now. Ooh, no. Hold on. Which one was... I'm confused. It showed somebody else here a second ago. Okay, whatever. Silko Akhratani, you have Dahab Akhratani. Do either of you guys have... I'd rather give it to him, because he's actually quite capable, but he does not own any territory himself. He has claims, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna grant him some titles here. We're gonna grant him Sinasa, Berta, and Inaria. There he goes. Now he's a vassal of mine. Wonderful. More of our dynasty expands. We're gonna hold on to Demot for the time being. Because, you know, I can use it. What we then need to do is establish some order over Demot, because it's a bit of a hellscape right now. Now, as for spreading the Kushitic faith, we do need to make sure that all of our regions that we control are properly Kushitic. So let's see here. Baklin is Ashari. I'm going to leave that for now, and we're going to instead convert the Coptic regions. The Ashari, I feel like if we start converting the Ashari, that we're going to run into problems with the Caliphate. So we'll leave the Ashari in Baklin for now. They can go about their business. After all, they're letting us go about their business. It was my beef was with the Copts in this game. All right. Great. One lightning-fast warfare done. What about here? Allied with an emir in Antioch. Then no wars to be had against there. What about here? You have a reasonably sized army. but not as big as mine. So I could launch another invasion. We could take the rest of Beguena, but I think we can do that just with the seizing. Ah, no, we can't do this. We would have to do this in multiple goes. So in that case, what about... Nope, you just have a chiefdom claim and Gebre. Okay, you do have a full claim. Chieftain Gebre's claims over the Emirate of Sawa. Well, we could do that. 600 prestige. This wouldn't be as easy of a war as just steamrolling through Damot. So I'm going to hold off on that. Besides, there's other targets. There's Alwa here, which we need to wait for the truce to be done with. And there's Makuria. Makuria is also quite strong, but I feel like if we're going to do a just a standard conquest war, attacking the Duchy of Samir is going to be the more beneficial one. They currently have more men than me. So I'd like to hold off a little bit. Okay. Titles can be created. We can create the Duchy of Abwab. Very good. That'll get me 300 prestige, and we can also create the Duchy of Danakil. I'm going to create the Duchy of Danakil so that I can give that out immediately. So I'm just doing this for the prestige. Ah, hold on. I control these territories. Right. Right. Okay. Well, then I probably hold too many duchies again, right? I can negotiate alliances. I can negotiate 4 alliances. Okay, Exarchessa of Kassala, indeed. Okay. Negotiate an alliance with the Exarchessa of whatever that was. Okay, Eparchos Gosi of Bachlin. And Eparchessa Zerabeka of Jarin. We're all allies now. Got some artifacts of low durability. My mail, I'm actually going to repair. So that's pretty good. And Sisei's ceremonial sword. I think I'll repair that as well. Once I have the money, that is. Okay. And we got some prisoners that we can ransom. So let's have a look at that. Alright, we got a princess here. Demot. Alright, you probably sell for something. 50? Alright, no problem. I'll take it. Now we can repair this stupid sword. I still cannot. Ah, because we're waiting. That's why. Marvelous news. Very good. Alright, we have our allies. We've got our money. Let's repair it. And, a touch of romance. The latest work of my vassal, Commissa Irena, has become all the rage of court of late. Ah, they've written me a poem of how such beautiful countenance gleams. Being caught in his smile is as warm as sunbeams. The mere thought of his smile brings one to my face and makes my heart flutter with remarkable pace. Yes, I can see it's very heartfelt. Thank you. Romantic poem. Look, don't get any ideas, alright? I'm a married man. Okay. We can change Papa Sinan's, or we can change Papa Sinan's contract. I will not. Because we don't need to. Sell you for 25? Yeah. And you are being sold already. We're gonna wait, because you're gonna sell for more in due course. Yabdas here, 10 gold. Let's see, are you a good fighter? You're an okay fighter. I reckon if we let you out of prison, you'll be an even better fighter. But I don't think you'll be good enough, so I'm just gonna sell you for 10 gold. Besides, he's not gonna like me. Ashime? Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be useful to me. So, 10 gold it is. Warring vassals. My 2 vassals, Eparchos Gusi and Eparchessa Zerabeka, are locked in a battle with each other. This Baclinian claim on the Exarchate of Musmar risks destabilizing my realm, and I must act quickly if I am to intervene. I am going to attempt to make them end it in white peace. Oops. Well, didn't work. Guess they're going to be fighting. And you? You're technically a surgeon, but I have better. So, you're going to be ransomed. Then it's just Tato, Shipinihi. Why are you spending all this money? You had more money before. Ah, I'm probably actually ransoming people, from you, so that's going... so he's spending the money that he could be ransoming himself out with. Potentially. Either that or he's spending it on other things. Should annoy me greatly, but that just means he's gonna stay in my prison for longer, so, that's on him. Okay. Who am I appointing as my new Chancellor? I think I'm gonna appoint Silko. Although... Silko... You're gonna be better as a, Protomesoteros, I will say. Then he's out of a job, and he does want the job. So he expects to remain on my council, and if I kick him out, he's gonna not like me, so we're gonna leave him on there. As for somebody else that wants the job, no one here, aside from him, but he's just not good enough, so it's gonna be you, Silko. You're a trustworthy man anyways, he's just, compassionate, and content, so... Wonderful. Also, do we have a better option for a High Shaman? Absolutely. Sati here. Holy crap. You're my new High Shaman. Congratulations. Because that's going to take way less time to do the converting. Also, we still have to convert some culture, do we, actually? Yeah. Because this is not Nubian. And it needs to become Nubian. So, you're going to convert culture. Alright. Now, let's see here. We actually... Let me look at the Royal Court and see what kind of potential artifacts I could set up in places. So we've got the book. We have one display artifact already up. We've got this armor here. Shiny mail. And the Eusebios' dagger. Okay. Two more display items, because I'm thinking... Because we have this armor here, which is very good. Prowess plus 7, raid speed 10%, which is not great. But knight effectiveness plus 3%, it's pretty solid. Sirba's ceremonial sword, okay, that's the one we're actually using. Just looking here at the sword options that we have. I think the one we have right now is our best bet, but perhaps we should reforge one of them, so that way we can benefit from both, or we can get even more knights. So I'm going to reforge Wedem's ceremonial sword. And I'm gonna reforge this one. I'm gonna equip Sisei's ceremonial sword, and I'm gonna reforge this one. So now I can put them both up as display items, I think. I calculated this correctly. Yes. So we'll have 2 more display items, which is just gonna increase the amount of knights that I can bring to the field. How many do we have now? 22. Oh, man. That's great. Okay, yeah, then we do need more knights. Let me check, are you a good fighter? Actually, as it would turn out, kind of. So, you're joining me now, buddy. You might be old, but your prowess ain't fading. Alright, Sinuthis, you can't really be ransomed, nor are you a fighter. I'm gonna let you go if you convert. We'll call it even. Accept Amun into your life, and you may be free. Alright, as for you, 43 gold? We're getting there. We need more money. Alright, Emir Laurentios' friendship. I never expected I would grow as close to Emir Laurentios as I have done in the past few years. On multiple occasions, he has proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man, with only my best interest at heart. Alright, you are the Emir of the Armani Emirate. Okay, that is, where is this? What do you own? Go back. Okay, can I just look at the region? Ah, here. Okay. Well, you know, just proof that friendship can exist between diverse cultures over great distances. Ah, you have a prosthetic nose. Wonder what happened to you. Well, he's old. He's a capable diplomat, that's for damn sure. And he's Greek. Yeah, makes sense with a name like Laurentios, that he would be Greek. Faction created against Caliph Kudayar. Okay. Liberty faction, huh? How's the factions going against him? None that are immediately capable of threatening him. This is good. We'll have to keep an eye out. We have our own factions to worry about, too. You want the Sultanate of Aksum? You're, like... You should like me. What's your issue? And... Well, it's being... Okay. He's the one that's proposing her to gain the Sultanate of Aksum. So it's him that's the problem. Machanel. That's a big winner. Alright. What can we do with you? We should try and sway him. Who am I trying to sway right now? Nobody. Alright, we're gonna work on him. He's an Hipparchos after all. See if we can't win him over. Just have a more stable realm. Okay, Darfur is powerful. We don't want to attack Darfur right now. And we have ourselves a new dynastic trait. Awesome, we're gonna get private army. Hell yeah. Alright, so we will be able to afford a unit of House Guard. Which would be awesome. Let's go. It's a small unit, but they're very effective. Like 45, 33, 24, if you compare that to like the Armored Footmen, which are 36, 22, and 0. So, House Guard, what is that? That's Screen? Yeah, they counter Spearmen and Archers. Makes sense. Let's do it. Perfect. So, we'll get a big old squadron of them. It'll cost me a bit of money to maintain, but that's fine. So we'll have a far more potent army. We're gonna have a small but elite army with many knights. Speaking of many knights, I was actually going to check my courtiers to see if there were unmarried women in my court. Just generally unmarried people in my court. So they should, of course, get married. This is my woman. I think that's my concubine. My court tutor is unmarried. All right. Well, let's see if we can't find somebody with high prowess that you can marry. Which we have to do like this. You're 35? You can marry, oh man, how do you pronounce this? Hunthiofer, I think? That is like the TH sound, right? I'm sure I got that wrong, but... Yeah. Vikings. Norse. Bring him in. What's his prowess? Pretty good. He's gonna fight for me now. Plus he's a Viking. Oh, he is actually a Viking, so I was right. Alright, my niece here, you are 25. You definitely need to be married. So we can get alliances with you, but again, these alliances are so distant that it's just not beneficial. I'm better off getting knights. Matrilineally. It's a nephew of mine? That might cause problems. Kalispala? Yeah? He's 23 only? What's his prowess? 7! Absolutely not. Prowess. There we go. Okay. Better. Iuda of Kupani. Your prowess is 23. Good enough for me. Welcome to my court. Alright. Any more unmarried women? We have some unmarried men. Quite a lot of them, actually. Well, let's look and see if we can't find any women with traits that we can start getting circulating through our realm here. So he's 37 years old. We'll keep it, you know, roughly... that may have actually gotten him to leave my court. Well, my son... Okay, I have another son. Altanersa? Another Altanersa? Sure, why not? Can't have too many of those. Okay, you need a wife with a trait. You're 48? Let me marry this lady. And you? Same deal, you're only 18? Why don't you marry her? Alright. And Siaspika, you're 20. You can marry her. Okay. Trusdoba, you're also a champion of mine, so you gotta marry somebody that's a bit younger. You'll marry her when she comes of age. I hereby invite you to a feast in my court at Abwab. It would be a grand affair worthy of your honorable presence. You're an analytic craven. Cynical, humble. Okay, sure. I don't think you're gonna assassinate me. So, alright. This better be worth my time. Alright. Preslava, yeah, you can get married to a man with high prowess in a matrilineal marriage. You're 55 years old. You can marry Gaha here. Okay, Exarchos Eusebios announced a slight delay to the serving of the food, and Gomes Iwase looks ready to burst with frustration. In between grumbles from his stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. Iwase has a point. Where's our food? No, I'm not gonna be that person. I'm going to be a courteous guest. Which is much better. Only being a courteous guest gave you bonuses for 5 years in real life. I'd be rocking all kinds of bonuses. I never cause problems in restaurants, even when it is actually the, restaurant's fault that something goes wrong, because I've worked in that industry. It's rough. Things can go wrong. And there's nothing quite worse than people that are obnoxious about it. Even if they're technically in the right, it still just adds more stress to the situation. Alright, anyways, conversation partner. So, as one plate of food is replaced by the next, my acquaintance Athanasios goes on and on about ancient military campaigns, and that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you? Absolutely not. I am all for discussing ancient military campaigns, not only in-game with my admittedly not very great understanding of tactics, though it's grown over the years, but also in real life. I love that shit. Promise is a promise. What did I promise last night? I cannot remember what led up to it, but I do remember slapping the back of my vassal, Exarchos Eusebios, telling him that I would do anything he asked of me. Now rumors about an oath I swore. Well, shit. Alright, well, a promise is a promise. Maybe I shouldn't go partying anymore. I'm a recluse for a reason. Alright, we could hold court. I don't want to hold court just yet. We might hold court in a bit. How many knights are we sitting on now? We got 22 knights, so our knight effectiveness is at 201%, which is not bad. Admittedly, not all of our knights are very good. But, you know, we got some. That's fine. What else can we do? I could now finally find a proper Arabic teacher. How old am I? I'm 50. I've still got some time left. Could still be worth it. But I think I'm going to hold off. Malonakan, you're still being raised. I hope it goes well. Thus far, the traits you've gotten... Okay, I'm not a big fan of content. That being said, like, content's not the worst trait ever. It is ultimately a good stat boost. Plus, it'll make our liege like us more. So, could be good. Let's... Right, we have to repay a loan. I'm going to do that right now. Alright. There goes my money once more. But... How are you coming along? Are you shitting me? You're just spending money that you don't even have. Do I need to move you to my dungeon to make a point? Probably shouldn't. That's very annoying. They are causing me problems. Okay, yeah, Mirat Doba with Wadan Asabi, indeed. Get married. Have kids. Spread those traits through my realm. Alright, how's my Kuria doing? Ah. See, now we have some problems. Should have jumped on it while I had the chance. I still technically have an advantage, but not much of one. If I attack here. But, I could petition my liege for assistance. And I imagine he would actually go along with it. Though it might give him a hook over me, and that could be very dangerous, because he could convert me, although I don't know if he's technically allowed to do that. So, ooh, Wata is at war, and they're losing. If there was ever a time to attack Wata, it's now. Seize de jure county, or do I attack a duchy? I think I'm just going to attack this duchy straight up. Let's take Beguena. Alright. Let's raise the local army and my men-at-arms once again. We don't need the full force, probably. Hopefully. And I'm going to raise up another local army right there. Okay, that is a lot of money being funneled into this, but that's going to be okay. We're going to attack from 2 fronts. We'll be right next to each other as well, so we should be good. Let's get golden obligations again. And we are actually not doing very well money-wise, but I can definitely demand payments from people, so it's time to make use of some of these hooks. 50 gold? Do it. Exarchos of Gedarif. I can't say adjust your ooh, we can negotiate an alliance with him though. It's just an Exarchos. There's barely any men. No, I think I'm better off getting the money from him. 50 gold. Bagender. You're the Eparchos of Bagender? Can modify vassal contract? I don't want to. However, we could negotiate an alliance and use our hook that way. Which that sounds like a better call. To use our hooks there. This is an Exarchos here in Volkite. Any, nothing more to be done here. Not really worth getting an alliance for. And the Eparchos of Maikeleber. That could be worthwhile. Anything more to be done? Yeah, so like, negotiating an alliance here could also be good. Alright. It's cool that you can do that, actually. Alright. I'm selling you, because for all I fucking know, you're gonna have even less money soon, so... Alright. That should give us enough money to win this war with. Ransoms have been accepted. Very good. So, this shouldn't take too long. Raiders. Raiding territory that's gonna be mine? I don't know how I feel about that. Can I, if I go there, will I fight them? I will not. Okay, thanks to my wife, we have gained, major, or... no. She has gained major architectural expertise. That's going to increase her stewardship by 2, which is actually going to increase my stewardship by 1, so... Sure. Sounds good to me. To the abhorrent Basileos Altanersa, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more, we are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. Never. Goddamn peasants. Alright, well, we're gonna crush this peasant revolt in just a sec. Once we take this territory, we're gonna swing back here and obliterate the peasant army. Lesson on justice. Alright, well... Isa, who's not actually my son, is gonna have to discover who he is on his own accord. Because I don't want to take too much stress. We're kind of on the cusp of getting another breakdown, which I'd rather not have, so, let's pull through here. Let me just break off the siege force, and then the rest of them can go and, deal with that. They should be fine. Deal with those peasants on their own, because peasants are, as it turns out, not the most effective military force in the world. As far as the Yapet goes, because Yapet, you are one of mine, so she resisted my lessons anyways. God damn it, now I'm overwhelmed by stress. I'm not donating to charity or lashing myself, so I'm just going to eat a little bit more stress, and then I'm going to seclude myself. Okay, that's going to reduce it a little. I'm going to have to wait till the war's over before I can call a hunt. I was hoping it would not come to this, but I'm left with no other option. I must rescind your appointment as Spy Master of Hamid, effective immediately. I mean, I get it. Believe it or not, I do understand. I'm not suited for the job. I hope he appoints me to something else. We're at Court Grandeur level 3. Ah, there's another peasant revolt. God damn it. Alright. Fine. We'll head up there. So we'll take this soon. Once we have these territories, there's not much... Like, we don't need to worry too much about taking much more. Because then the war will just tick in our favor. Locked in a room. My daughter Yafet came to me complaining about Kael bullying her. Kael, huh? The son of Eparchos Melankuda. She has been staying in bed for days to avoid facing the other child. You would not have to face the world if you don't want to. I don't want her to be lazy. Make sure you stay hidden wherever you go. That would make her craven, or this would make her arbitrary. Alright. Bully deserves whatever punishment you can imagine. No. I guess you're just gonna have to be lazy. Okay. Any second, this siege will be done, and then we'll move and take Amhara. Very good. We've taken it. Got a little bit of money out of the siege as well. And these peasants, unfortunately, are about to take Naka. I'm hoping we can get there in time. Also, I should lead this army. Just so that I can have the pleasure of crushing the peasants myself. I don't know why I'm playing this way. I'm a compassionate man. It's, sorry, it's my burden to crush the peasants myself. I do it because I must. Alright. Fantastic. Are you a good fighter? You're a decent fighter. So, I tell you what, I'm gonna cut you a deal. We're not gonna ransom you. We are going to negotiate your release, however. You're gonna convert. Okay, you're not gonna convert, but you will join me. Alright. Wonderful. Let's find you a wife. Somebody with some traits here. Why don't you, marry her? There you go. Alright, fantastic. Sati is dead. That is unfortunate. Because that was also my high shaman. Do we have a better option than, Ahmed? Ahmed's pretty good. He'll do. But we do need a new court physician. Which is probably not going to be Prabhavati. Let's actually look for a proper physician then, because we don't got any good options. So, search for physician. Okay, let's send our force back to assist in the sieges. Apparently Sela is quite experienced. She is 36 years old. She is a herbalist, not a physician. Or Badiat seems enthusiastic. Both of them fail to impress me. That's more accurate. Why are you raiding territory that I'm about to besiege? Okay, well, it is what it is. Alright. There is an army down there. Malonakan has come of age. Okay, with sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards scholarship, such as Malonakan, can come to truly understand any subject. His understanding of philosophical and theoretical works is impressive, and he often engages in debate with his former teachers. Even at a young age, he can be heard quoting obscure passages to support new ideas and theories. Nice! He's a mastermind philosopher. Okay, cool. He's a flagellant, though. What the hell? You're 16 and you're already whipping yourself? Jesus Christ. What's the world come to these days? Kids these days, and their iPhones, and their self-flagellation whips. It's just... it's unacceptable. White peace. No. Sorry, but no. Okay, actually, you move down there. We'll get set up for that, because... actually, I think I do need the full force here, because we don't have enough men to take this quickly. We still don't have enough men to take this quickly. Add better siege men at arms. I have 50 fucking onagers. What more do I need? The last day, my Archistrategos Eparchos Masonial hands me my favorite sword. It is sharpened and polished, so I see a fraction of my own visage within it. You should carry this for your own sake. Dissenters scurry through your court like diseased rats. And each time we attend a public function, I wonder if it will be our last. He stares out the window. Perhaps we ought to increase the guard patrols. There's a sickly taste to this morning's air, and I am afraid. Alright, Masoniel does not like us very much, but he is a just and compassionate man. So, regardless of our personal differences, I believe he is telling the truth and that he does fear for my safety. So, pack the castle with guards, let no room remain unwatched. That would give me dread. There's only a 45% chance of success. All courtiers and guests would lose 5 opinion of me. If we fail, I would lose 10 court grandeur. All courtiers and guests lose 5 more opinion, and everyone craven in your court loses 15 opinion. That's fine. Try it. It's only a 45% chance of success, but I'm willing to risk that. Okay, well, it didn't work. Spouse, investment inquiry. With Basilisa Vijnayavati's diligent administration of my household finances, there is some gold at the end of the season. Or there is more gold at the end of the season to be expected. How should we put it to use? We could host a magnificent dinner party. That would increase the opinion of every powerful vassal in my court. Might be a good idea. Invest money in the local area. Control level will change by 10 in Nubt. I don't think we need that. Where's the control level here? 100. Encourage development. Would increase development growth by 10% for 10 years? Nah. There's one thing money can buy, it is eyes and ears. Well, that would increase our hostile scheme resistance, or we could get 200 gold. Let's get 200 gold. Alright. I'm gonna take, Amhara here. Alright, we've got it. I'm gonna take Walaka. Okay. Break off the siege force, and then we're going to move and take Gatata as well. We'll take 2 places at once. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week. My name is Azar, your highness. I have traveled far and wide and seen many things. I'm weary of the road. If you allow me to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. You know, you're not bad. You might be possessed, but you're a poet. He's a good guy. He's a bit greedy, but... Where's he from? He's an Ashari from Morocco. Embrace Apademak and this will be your home. Wonderful. Why not, right? You know? Okay. I've got all this money. I should probably spend it on something. I mean, I'm not going to spend all of it. I need more money for my current wars. But we do have a lot of empty building slots. Particularly one that can get me even more knights. For 150. Still gives me enough money to work with. Good. Why not, right? Can't go wrong with more knights. And here, yeah, everything's fine there. Alright. Okay, Isa approaches me. Yeah, that's what it means to be a guardian. Let's try and form a friendship with him. We could, of course, get a hook on him, but I'm not that kind of guy. New temples established in Naka. Very good. That's going to speed up the religion, or the conversion process. Another faction created against me. Okay. They're kind of powerful. There's another peasant rabble that can send an ultimatum soon. Be annoying. Degraded artifact. Ah, my fine regalia. It can still be saved. Or we can reuse it. No, we'll save it. There goes my money again. Friend Laurentios has died. Unfortunate. Well, hey. At least we were friends before the end. Such things matter. Alright, a new opponent. Nothing in this world is certain, especially in times of war. The Aksumite conquest of the Eparchate of Beguena has been no different, as this conflict is no longer against Chieftain Dilmara of Bali, but Emir Ogbay of Shawa. Instead, it might be wise to reevaluate the situation. No. We continue. Because that is drastically increasing our war score. Also, I believe we can break off a small force and hunt this little army down to prevent any sort of further issues. So, Wata is fragmented, which is good, because that's going to allow us to pick off the pieces, so to speak. Okay. They're gonna make their stand there, and they're gonna die. Alright. And that will be a victory. Wonderful. So be it. What happened here, though? Ah, Perea Slava died in her sleep. That is a shame. She wasn't even that old. Okay, that was our spy master. Well, then we need a new spy master. Who can we appoint? He's good at his job, but we can't trust him. Whereas, Gilyamal, where are you from? You're a Kuzarite and a Khazar. Alright. We've had good relations with the Kuzarites thus far. I'm gonna appoint you as my spy master. Your husband doesn't like me very much, but, at least she does. Alright, Sway. The good Eparchos. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my cousin, Eparchos Masonial, in a good light presented themselves. He still doesn't like me. We've gotten nowhere. This would cost me 75 prestige. I'm not gonna do it. This guy's just kind of a problem. He did warn me. Like, he's not a terrible person. Okay. My son, Actisanes, needs to be educated. He's bossy. So he is going to go into stewardship. Indeed, that sounds good to me. My wife could educate him, potentially. She's not great at her job, though. What about somebody with higher learning? Prabhavati, unfortunately, will probably die before it gets to that point. So, perhaps, I'm going to actually let my son, Malonakan, do it. He's got the right traits for it as well. So, my son can educate his brother. That, I think, will also create a good tie. We'll negotiate an alliance with Menkuda. Very good. And we can grant vassals to rightful lieges. And this should probably help with Masonal, actually. Alright, yeah, this may be one of the issues. So let's absolutely do that. Yeah, look at that. That's bringing this about a lot farther. Okay, that's much better. And now we can negotiate an alliance with him as well. Great. Alright, well, we can stop trying to sway Masonal now that we're looking good. Prisoners that can be ransomed. Fanadoba, 10 gold. Yeah, sure, no problem. And Sheikh Iskender, 50 gold, absolutely. Alright, we're looking good. Disband our armies. My heir is unmarried. We should try and find him a spouse, preferably somebody of age, or of a nearby age. Again, I'm more interested in getting some traits going through our lineage as of now. So looking for somebody with, like, the intelligent trait would be great. Preferably not with syphilis, though. Because, you know, we don't want that. Ooh, you have two traits. Ipek here. Ipek-il Arslanid. Where are you from? You're also a Kuzarite. An Oguz. We have, again, strong ties with the Kuzarites, so... And she already has good stats. Sure, she might be a sadist, but, you know, when has a little bit of sadism ever killed anyone? So you're gonna marry her. From a distant land. Slave raids against Makuria escalate. Slave raids and the resultant human trafficking that they bring are often brutal facts of life for those in or near the Sahel. The money from such raiding can be too lucrative to forego, and many settlements raid each other sporadically. Slavers from Naka have been fervently targeting targets in nearby Kiraba. Isn't that also... No, it's not under my control. Halt this barbarism. Would reduce the control level. That would lose 156 stress. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, let's end these raids. Alright. Yeah, once again, very loud music. Oh, man. We can lawfully imprison Sheum Wagaye. You schemed against me. We would gain 20 stress. Yeah, you really don't like me. You're a vassal of mine. You'd probably try and run and fight against me, which would trigger a war. How did you scheme against me? What did you do? Doesn't really say, huh? See the memories of this character. Doesn't say how she schemed against me. Hold on, let's pause here. She just controls a republic, so is that worth potentially starting a war over? I don't think so. We're just gonna leave her. My pressed rose has low durability. Am I using this for anything? Do I care? Not really. I think I'm just gonna give it to somebody who... No, fuck. Ooh, fine spear. No, not good. Signet ring better? Ditch this. Or is there a better thing that we can equip? Siaspika signet ring? Sure, 3 signet rings. Okay, because I want to, I think, you're my half-sister. You want the pressed rose? You technically have a claim on it. We can't interact with you, though. Okay. Then I'm just going to give it to somebody else. Papasinan of Bagamdare, you can have it. I'm sure you won't mind. Have the pressed rose. There you go. Are you happy? Is there a marriage that we could arrange here? No. He'll have to sort himself out. We should also probably attempt to sway him. Right. What do I control anything directly here? I don't think so. No. These are all under their rightful rulership. There's just a matter of Demot that I directly control. Alright, now that we're at peacetime, I think I should start actually building up my realm, because there's a lot of little territories here that could do with some advancements. For example, we could get desert agriculture, but desert agriculture just isn't very good. Then again, the other ones aren't great either. It'll turn out to be something later down the line. I may as well. And... Darta, anything to build here? Not really. We could construct another castle here, if we so desired. But what about here in Nubt? Anything to upgrade? Can we upgrade to a level 2 castle? We need battlements, or the Beja culture needs battlements, but this will soon be Nubian, so let's just wait for that territory to become Nubian. What's going on here? I found my ward Issa sitting on the floor, surrounded by spilled paint. Ah, very good. We will nurture his artistic genius. He may not be my son, but I will approve of anybody wanting to become an artist. Alright, what have we going on here? A marshal. So, my marshal must have bought the farm, unfortunately. So, Eparchos Paulos of Bazin, you're good at the job? You want the job. You don't like me. That's okay. Let's give him the job. And he still needs to re-exert some control here. See if he can't take that back. Ah. There's also the matter of Naka, which I control directly. This should probably be upgraded at some point. And there's these territories here that perhaps I should be moving my power base back to back around Naka and Abwab. Right? I mean, you got the Grand Temple, you got the actual Temple of Apodamak here, and in Astaboras you just have a lot of territories that also have pretty good... Yeah, I think I'm going to try and move my base of power back, which is going to involve some scheming here. I'm allowed to revoke his title. He will accept it, actually. Nope. Okay. Very good. Thank you for accepting this. And this is going to go roughly the same way. It's 92% chance. We're going to do the same thing. Then I'm going to give up Damot. Okay. So this is actually going to go to, what's your name? Silco II. You are now getting Demot. Congratulations. And I need to get rid of one more territory. I think Danakil and Afar. I'm going to ditch both of them. And then we can actually give the entire duchy of Danakil to somebody. So I'm going to find a potential... Actually, who's going to get it in my succession? Do I have a son that's going to receive it? Otherwise... no, somebody's going to receive Indarta. Ah, here we go. You're going to get it. Altanersa. Then I may as well give it to you already. Okay. Just a child, but that's fine. Who's raising him? Nobody. Do we know what you're going into? You are rowdy, so we're gonna make you a fighter. And let's have somebody capable raise you. Somebody with good combat skills and good learning. Well, don't have the best of options. What about just as far as learning goes? Malonakan again? Why not? He can raise both of his brothers. I think that'll be good. Create a strong bond. Alright. Well, Abwab and Astaboras and Naka are ours again. All is well in the realm. We have one extra territory that I could probably use to build, well, we have to build cities and temples here in Naka anyways, so I will. And we need to build a temple here in Abwab. What about in Astaboras? Same deal, also a temple. Cool. Then, we got our work cut out for us here. So that's gonna be where we save our money. Out of wedlock, Menza is carrying a child conceived through a sinful union. She's not a married woman after all. Uh-oh. Well, now the truth is out. My nephew's the one behind it. Kids these days. Alright. Silco. Internal injuries. Oh my god. He was maimed. He must have been injured in battle. Well, shit. You're now... Yeah, you have all of this? No, it's been split, actually. Okay. Vasca Karen. God damn it. Why are they all fucking... bleeders and albino? Like, the albino trait is way too prevalent in our realm. Like, everyone is basically albino. It's really weird. I think I want to give him the actual main title here. We can definitely demand some payments. That could be good. Let's check though. Masonel here. We can potentially use this to. No, we cannot. Well, I can demand payment. 14, not really worth it though. Kayel Akratani, 5 gold out of 50, also not worth it. Edza, same deal. No one has money. Yesu. So not, Jesus Christ. Why is everyone so fucking poor? Okay, they're all kids, that's why. Except for you. You're a very rich kid. You have 244 gold. Silco the third. We could modify his vassal contract, but I like where it's at right now, so I don't think we're gonna do that. I could negotiate an alliance with him. Or I could keep this hook. Though... yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, we need a new Chancellor. Eparchesa Zerabeka of Jaren. Sure. Perfect. Uh-oh, I'm sick. A sick feeling is rising in my stomach, and I try to make it back to my chambers, but the door shrinks before my very eyes. What? What is happening? Suddenly I can smell something. Something I know I've smelled before, but where? A servant asks me if I'm alright, but I cannot answer. I cannot do anything. Uh-oh. This is probably not good. It's not a good sign. What is that a sign of, actually? Like, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Ooh. Do it. Modify vassal contract there. Very good. And, Beguena, indeed, we don't need to, do any more. Yeah, I'm gonna take the money from you. Okay. Lately I have experienced some episodes. Something comes over me, taking charge of my body and leaves me tired and confused. I've tried to keep it from people, tried to hide it, but it is hard to control something that comes and goes as it pleases. Uh-oh. I think I'm possessed. That's not good. Is there something I can do about it? We could divine the stars. Perhaps I should look to the stars for guidance. And we still need a physician, so I'm going to search for a new physician. We have a new stewardship lifestyle perk. Very good. Let's take Herigeld. What does the future hold? Making new friends. +2 diplomacy, -2 martial. Alright. Court physician. Okay, Sela again. You. And then there is Gabriel Kuda of Pache. Both failed to impress me. What's the deal here? Why is there no good options? Do I have any reasonable options in my court? Yeah, Prabhavati, but she's old. I'm gonna appoint my shaman. He may not be good at it now, but he might be good at it later. Let's also make him my High Almoner. And... yeah, that'll do. Good. Zerabeka is going to swear fealty to me. Very good. I accept, even though you don't give me money. A touch of romance, again. Irena, at it again. That scrumptious man who charms me so, to which my fealty I eternally owe. Although, perhaps, he'll break my heart yet. But to fail to try would be a bigger regret. She's really trying. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, they've started up an alliance block here. Nobadia and... okay, no, it's just Alwa and Makuria. So that's at least something. But this whole territory is completely fractured. Which is good. It's going to allow us to plow through here with relative ease. So I need to take the rest of Sawa first. We have a truce with them. This is, of course, the matter of Damot. We could further our conquests of Damot. We could take Hadia. We could take Katha. This will be an easy war. So, I think we should. We won't raise everything. We're just going to raise our men-at-arms. And then I can crush that army. And then we'll make towards the actual territory we need to get to. So we need to make sure we have all of Damot. Yeah. She resists my lessons yet again. She's a very stubborn child, Yafet. Alright, we caught them. They aren't getting away this time. Brutal. Did any survive? Almost none. 12 guys made it out of there alive. Wow. Alright, well, that's that. So, let's take our capital. Here in Sharka. You have been a loyal and devoted subject. I wish to reward you for your service. In recognition of this, I'm hereby offering you the position of Chancellor of Hamid. I accept. That is a better role for me, though I still don't think it's the best thing. I'm pretty decent. Like, it says I'm excellent as a diplomat, so I guess it makes sense. Grand Alama Nuradin's friendship. Okay. We are growing close to Grand Alama Nuradin. Look at that. This is like the High Priest of the Caliph's realm. I'm of a different faith, but we're good friends. I love it. The carps. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that truly the best deal you can give me? 88% chance to get a better outcome here. We're going to get this carp pond. No excuses this time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got myself a great deal and a great carp pond. One can never go wrong with carps. Alright, territories under my control. Naka here. Well, we could upgrade our camels. What do they upgrade into? Scouting posts. Not as interesting. Because that doesn't actually give you more knights? No, it does not. I mean, it's good to get that upgrade going, but I think I'm better off waiting until I can construct the new holdings that I need to. So, I'll build cities. We'll build them out of rock and roll. Which is actually not a very good thing to build a city on. You probably want more, like, solid rock foundations to build a city, not rolling rock foundations. I imagine that's going to be structurally unsound, so, you know. Song lyrics, man. We won already! Holy crap. We just took their, one of their family members prisoner, so... Yep, I'll be taking the rest of your territory. There's only a teeny tiny bit left. Alas, Demot, we were friends once. My, great-great-great-great-grandfather was, friends with your leader. But back then, you know, they were pagan. They were respectable. They revered the old gods. You know, their gods may have been different than ours, but at least they aren't this Christ god that everyone's all getting uppity about these days. Okay, so she is the ruler here. I don't think I like that. She would rebel against me if we strip her of her title. But I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Well, now we're fighting a civil war. Isn't that exciting? Okay. 2,800 men? I don't think that's gonna cut it. Let's rally up another local army there. There we go. That should probably do it. And we're still in the positive. I like that. So. We can demand payments, but I don't need that. We can ransom you. Or no, you, sorry. For 10 gold? Sure. Got a lot of money. So we're looking good. I think the first thing we need to do is crush this army. Okay, Giba here. You were a rival of mine. I don't even know who you are, but you're dead now. So, you know, it's for the best. Okay, let's hunt these armies down, or hunt at least one of them down. Because there is another one here that's going to be causing me some grief, but I'll tell you what. Alright, Esau became a brilliant strategist. Look at that. Well, Caliph Kudayar, I hope you approve. And, better yet, Esau here, he doesn't actually like me all that much. He's a zealot. Let's send him a gift on his way. We'll give him this dagger. Okay, they're fleeing. That's fine. I am going to take the capital here at Gogam. And once we take Gogam, and then we will take Kaffa. And that should put us into a dominant position. So this shouldn't... Yeah, 11 months. Yeah, okay. And where are my territories under siege? Nowhere. They seem to be, Ah! What are you doing up there? And how did you even get up there? Break off the siege force. I'm gonna head up there and head them off. Because they're not immediately threatening me right now, I think. They're just wasting their money. Yeah, they're heading up north as well. Good. Then my main army will go up there, where my siege force will stay down here. Okay, you want to have a party with my son, Actasanes, who is not my heir, so that's fine. Please don't kill him. Though on a purely metagame perspective, if you do, that'll be one less potential successor, which is never a bad thing. What do we got going on here? Peddler in a cloak with dozens of baubles and knickknacks soon onto it rattles up to me. My lord, I have an artifact of grand illusion, with which you may convince all you possess magical power. Ah, the worm on the string. I will not play Puppet Master, or I do enjoy some wriggling. No, I'm not going to play Puppet Master. I don't particularly care all that much for that event. At least it's not a negative event that results in you dying, isn't that right? Head rolling event. Okay. Yeah, we're doing fine. Okay, so we don't really outnumber them too much, but a little bit. And our army is far more capable. Plus, they're already fighting. So they're going to be with less men and unable to get away, which is the even better part. Oh, I love this. Wow, whoever these guys are already beat them. Get fucked. Okay, somebody is attempting to dig a map in my territory. He's going to my dungeon, and then he is going to join me as a knight in my realm. He's not the best knight ever, but that's fine. Okay, well, so much for that siege. Looks like they attempted to get me here too, and that didn't work out for them. Good thing, because I wasn't paying attention, so that could have worked out for them, which would have been bad. Yeah, let's chase them down. Let's head all the way down here, actually, because they're going to be able to amass their troops pretty quickly. Okay, we've taken Gogam. Wonderful. Good territorial gain. Let's take Kaffa. Well, my main force is going to go smash this siege force. Yep, that's going to pull them off of it, even though we're just walking by. Awesome. Give us a little bit more time. Where are you guys going? Hunt is on. Fortunately, they're a little bit faster than us, but not fast enough. Some of them disbanded right before they were obliterated. Okay, we'll crush that little 49 strong force. I think our 4,000 should be able to do that just fine. Perhaps there will be a leader that we could capture. Oh. And they're dead. Alright, great. Take this territory. Screw it. Just do it. Good enough. Good place as any. More factions created against the Caliph. We have a ton of money. Let's build a city. I cannot. I need city planning. Is that so? We are going for battlements, yeah? We are. Where the hell is city planning? For fuck's sake, it's a tier 1 and we still don't have it yet. Alright, well, it'll unlock in a matter of time. That's kind of annoying that that's the last one. Well, we can always build a temple then, I think. No, we can't do that either. We still need city planning. All of them. Fuck. Alright. Well. So it is. Alright, war over. Okay. Now, all of these rebels, I am a compassionate man, so I'm not going to execute them. However, they will have their titles revoked and will be banished to the ends of the earth. Okay. Great. Renounce your claims. Renounce your claims and be gone. Okay, Gaviso here. Who are you? Renounce your claims. You don't have any territories. No, so you're just going to renounce your claims, and can you convert? You will not. Then, you get the hell out of here. Oh. Ah! I see. That was you. Alright, Emir Mansur of Gogam. Yeah, you're a criminal. You're a criminal and a scallywag. I'm gonna revoke these titles this way. Okay. And we're gonna revoke this as well. Okay, very good. And then we are going to have you renounce your claims, and you will leave my court. Enjoy your new life as a commoner. Now, as for the rest of these were just fighters. Or various other random people. So, this guy, for example, we're just gonna make him convert. Very good. Him, we can probably ransom him for 30. Indeed, we will. Feast and Sinkat. I don't think we need to worry about him causing any problems, so we will go. Gunji here. Are you a good fighter? No, you're not. but you may go if you accept Apademak and Amun into your life. And, Shamimdoba, you may just leave your child. You would be a good fighter. Princess, huh? You're probably worth something. 50 gold? Absolutely. Voka here. You worth anything? 50 gold? I'll take that. Well, looks like it was a good evening. No one died. No one was assassinated. Okay, 38 gold. I'll take it. And Falashina? Same thing. Well, I need to stop going to parties. Now everyone's getting hooks on me. They're just weak hooks, thankfully, but, will not convert. And we'll get a hook on him. Okay, so we have a lot of territory now. A lot of territory that we need to give out to somebody. We're just looking here to see if there's anything really good here. It doesn't look to be so. So we're gonna give this to a family member of some kind. Yesu Akratani. Do you have any territory? You do not. You're temperate, you're wrathful, and you're just. Maybe. Potentially. Gabriel Kuda. Your brother-in-law. You're not of my dynasty. I would give it to you otherwise because you are content. But I want to make sure that this all stays within our dynasty. The Baska Keren here. Thankfully, most of the people in our dynasty are just, which is going to help out with the potential infighting down the way. Yeah, here we go. Eparchos Gusi. You already have titles. You're the Eparchos of Baklin. Which we don't need to give you this. Alright, then it's going to be people down here. Iwase, you've got some claims, but aside from that, let's give you... Oh, I could give him Gogam instead. I'm going to do that. You're going to have this. Congratulations. And this territory here is going to go to somebody else. Not you, you're fickle. You know what, Iesu, it's going to be you. You're good enough. Okay, Kafa, Gamo... Oh no, hold on, there's somebody else here still. Okay, you control this? That's fine. Alright, Iesu. You'll become the eparch of that. You can deal with that, vassal. Perfect. Territories have been spread. I'm going to take detailed ledgers, which will give me more money from my city vassals. And, yeah, all we need to do is wait for our, constructions to be done here. Is there anything we can, switch this out for? Ooh, we can switch this out for farms and fields, or more knights. I think I'm going to do for farms and fields, because that's always really good. And what about here? Anything to switch out? Nothing good. I think we're sitting on pretty good improvements there, as are we here. And Inupt, anything to upgrade? I've got the money, after all. No. And then in the other territories under my control, which include Akite and a Walkite, right? No, I gave up Walkite. I still have this one, though. Well, we can construct a duchy building. Military academies would give me +2 knights. Could be good. Jousting ground. Increase the effectiveness of my cavalry. Archery grounds would increase the effectiveness of my archers. Build tax offices. No, I cannot. So I'm limited to the top layer here. I'm gonna build military academy. Let's do it. Okay. And we do control this castle directly as well, which we can get, unfortunately, nothing super good. Let's take quarries here. And we may as well build this city up, get some trickle-up economics going. We're going to build pastoral fields here, since I've got the money for it. Alright, and I think, guys, that's where I'm going to end today's episode. We've made significantly more territorial advancements. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty damn strong. Obviously, we want to stay under the Hamid Caliphate for now, because it is very strong. And for as long as it remains strong, with 71,000 men, dear fucking lord, how much does Byzantium have? 7,000? The Hamid Caliphate is more than 10 times the men. Well, not more than, slightly less than 10 times the men of the Byzantine Empire. Holy shit. Yeah, so we don't want to fight them. So we're gonna remain nicely within their sphere of influence, and I think that's gonna be just fine. After all, they're treating us pretty good, so we can maintain that strong tie and continue from our position of strength to fully unite the Horn of Africa. And from there, we'll work on potentially creating a hybrid culture with one of the Horn cultures, so like a Nubian Somali hybrid culture. Sounds pretty damn cool. And, of course, we'll need to get all of our religious sites, or at least most of them, which, that is going to be a little bit more difficult, because there are 3 of them in territory that we cannot get until we go to war with the Hamid. So, that's going to be problematic. We're not going to be able to reform our religion until we're independent of the Hamid, but that's fine. That'll be for later. For now, we take the Horn of Africa, and then we'll worry about Darfur, and of course, we're going to want to get Makuria as soon as possible so that I can get that other gold mine. Then we'll be pretty damn set. Alright, everybody. That's going to be all for today. Leave it a like if you've enjoyed it. Also, you know, in case you're not aware, you probably already saw it, but I am running an Age of Wonders narrative campaign where I have basically created a world in Age of Wonders 4, creating all of the characters that we will be encountering as fellow rulers to compete or ally with. And I created a very cool subterranean spider cult faction that we are playing as. And, you know, I made a nice little narrative introduction, which I think a lot of people enjoyed. The series did incredibly well. It's doing incredibly well for my channel, so check it out if you're interested, and you haven't already done so. Alright, everybody. I'll catch you in the next one. Ash Herder out.